Welcome! Today we're venturing into a side of Germany you won't find in any travel brochure. Forget Oktoberfest and tourist traps. We're diving into the stories Germans whisper among themselves, the secrets that shape the country's true character. Think of me as your mischievous guide, ready to spill the glühwein and reveal hidden corners and eerie legends. If you enjoy these secret tales, consider subscribing. It helps me keep sharing more. Ready to peel back the layers of Germany? Let's go. Adventure awaits. Adventure. First stop, Berlin. A city that wears its history on its sleeve, yet keeps some of its most fascinating stories hidden deep below the surface. While tourists flock to the Brandenburg Gate and snap photos at famous landmarks, few realize that the city's real secrets lie beneath their feet, in a world most never see. Berlin is laced with a labyrinth of tunnels, some built for beer storage, others for mail delivery, but the most haunting are the Cold War escape routes and WW2 bunkers. These underground passages once offered hope, shelter, and sometimes a last chance at freedom. These tunnels are a hidden history of fear, hope, and survival, rarely discussed by locals. For decades, they were the backdrop to dramatic escapes, secret meetings, and moments of unimaginable courage. Their scars beneath the city, reminders of division and resilience. Every crack in the concrete, every faded piece of graffiti tells a story of a city that refused to give up. The Berliner Unterwelten offers tours, letting you step into these shadowy corridors. But much remains off-limits, untouched, echoing with stories of desperate escapes, lost lives, and the secrets that time has not erased. Imagine walking Kreuzberg's lively streets, hearing music and laughter, knowing that just below, a silent, concrete world stretches for miles. A world that once held the city's greatest fears and hopes. Relics, helmets, shoes, faded newspapers still surface, connecting today's Berliners to their city's darkest hours. Each artifact is a tangible link to the past, a reminder that history is never far away. Why the secrecy? For many, it's about respect for those who suffered and a desire to look forward, not back. The silence is a way of honoring the pain and bravery that shaped Berlin. The tunnels are a testament to Berlin's strength, but also its vulnerability. They show how the city has endured, adapted, and rebuilt itself time and again. Next time you visit, remember, the city's history isn't just above ground. It's beneath your feet, a hidden layer of memory and mystery, waiting to be discovered by those curious enough to look deeper. Berlin's true story is written in the shadows below, in the silence and the darkness, where the past still lingers. And knowing it's there adds a thrilling new dimension to the city. It's a secret that makes every step through Berlin feel a little more mysterious, a little more alive. It's a delicious dark secret, one that invites you to imagine, to wonder, and to remember. On to the next mystery as Berlin's underground continues to whisper its secrets to those willing to listen. From city shadows to the deep, dark Black Forest, land of fairy tales and secrets. Here, the trees stand like ancient sentinels, their branches weaving a canopy so thick that sunlight barely touches the forest floor. The air is cool, heavy with the scent of pine and earth, and every step feels like entering another world. Beyond cuckoo clocks and cherry cake, the forest hides lost villages, swallowed by trees and time. These forgotten settlements, once alive with laughter and daily life, now lie in ruins, their stories fading into the undergrowth. Moss creeps over crumbling walls and roots twist through empty doorways, erasing all traces of those who once called this place home. Legends whisper of plague, curses, and entire communities vanishing, their ruins now hidden beneath moss and silence. Some say the villagers were driven away by mysterious illnesses. Others believe dark magic or ancient curses sealed their fate. The silence here is thick, broken only by the occasional call of a distant bird or the rustle of unseen creatures. Some say the forest itself turned against them, paths shifting, wind driving villagers mad. Trails that once led home now twist and vanish, as if the woods themselves are alive, protecting their secrets. The wind whispers through the trees, carrying voices from the past, and those who wander too far risk never finding their way back. These places are fiercely protected by locals, sacred, off-limits, and shrouded in respect and a touch of fear. Signs warn travelers to stay away, and old fences mark boundaries that are rarely crossed. For generations, stories have been passed down, warning of the dangers that lurk beyond the marked trails. Hikers who stumble upon them describe an ancient stillness, a sense of being unwelcome. The air grows colder, and the forest seems to watch, every shadow deepening with secrets. Some say they feel eyes upon them, an invisible presence urging them to turn back. The forest guards its secrets, shooing away the curious. Even the animals seem to vanish, leaving only the sound of your own heartbeat echoing in the gloom. While tourists stick to marked trails, the true heart of the Black Forest is a graveyard of forgotten stories. Sunbeams pierce the mist, illuminating gravestones and ruins that few ever see. Here history lingers in the air, heavy and unspoken. Nature has reclaimed what was lost, and the legends feel real in the heavy silence. The forest floor is soft with centuries of fallen needles, and every stone tells a story of loss and mystery. It's a secret best left undisturbed, a reminder that beauty and tragedy often share the same roots. The tangled roots and wildflowers are both a tribute and a warning, marking the boundary between the known and the unknowable. The Black Forest keeps its memories close, holding tight to its mysteries, waiting for those who dare to listen to the whispers in the woods. Now, to Lake Constance, a postcard-perfect lake with a hidden haunting past. Amid the beauty lies a small, nearly forgotten island, once a place of exile and quarantine. For centuries, the sick and unwanted were sent here, cut off from the world, to live out their days in isolation. During plagues and outbreaks, it became a pest house. Later, a home for the mentally ill. The island's sorrow is rarely mentioned. Locals prefer to focus on the lake's cheerful image. Stories of ghosts and strange lights persist, but the island is now a nature reserve, access restricted. It's a collective act of forgetting, letting nature heal old wounds. Fishermen still speak of chills and eerie cries drifting from the island. Even the most idyllic places have shadows. This island is a silent monument to those society left behind. Some secrets float quietly, just out of sight. Next, the Rhine Valley, vineyards, castles, and the legendary Lorelei Rock. The story: a beautiful siren lures sailors to their doom with her songships wrecked on the rocks below. Invented in the 1800s, the legend gave a face to a deadly stretch of river that claimed countless lives. For locals, Lorelei isn't just a myth, it's a symbol of real tragedy, a gravestone for those lost to the river. Every family here has stories of loved ones taken by the currents. The legend is a way to process grief, to respect the river's power. Tourists see a fairy tale, locals see a memorial. The story's deeper meaning is held close, a reminder of nature's danger and the lives it claimed. Next time you see Lorelei, remember, it's beauty and tragedy entwined. The river keeps its secrets in song and silence. Time for a drink in Bamberg, Bavaria, famous for its smoky Rauch beer and medieval charm. But the real secret is underground, miles of ancient beer cellars carved into the hills. These vast tunnels, dating back centuries, kept beer cool long before electricity. Locals know about the public beer gardens, but the private cellars beneath homes are fiercely guarded. Some connect entire neighborhoods, forming a hidden map of Bamberg's brewing history. These cellars are still used for storage, parties, and aging home brews. A living tradition, not a tourist attraction. To locals, opening them to outsiders would destroy their soul. Stories abound of people getting lost, of tunnels used to hide valuables and people during wars. Bamberg's foundations are built on centuries of beer and secrecy. Every sip of Rauch beer is a taste of hidden heritage. Cheers to secrets beneath the surface. South of Berlin lies Wunsdorf, a quiet town with a chilling past, nestled among the dense forests of Brandenburg. At first glance, it seems like any other peaceful German village, but beneath its tranquil surface lies a history that few dare to speak of. For decades, Wunsdorf was a forbidden city, the secretive heart of Soviet military power in Germany. Barbed wire and warning signs in both German and Russian kept outsiders at bay, fueling rumors and fear among the locals. Once the headquarters of the German Wehrmacht, the site was transformed after World War II into the largest Soviet base outside the USSR. It became a self-contained world, sealed off from the rest of Germany, shrouded in secrecy and suspicion. Locals would hear the distant echoes of military drills and catch glimpses of convoys rumbling through the streets, but the true nature of what happened inside the base remained a mystery. Stories of underground tunnels and secret operations only added to the intrigue. When the Soviets finally withdrew in 1994, they left behind a ghost town, abandoned barracks, crumbling statues of Lenin, and relics of a vanished empire. The once bustling city became eerily silent, its purpose lost to history. For many in Brandenburg, Wunsdorf is a scar, a stark reminder of decades of occupation and division. The memories are often too painful or unsettling to discuss openly, and the town's legacy lingers in the collective memory. Today, parts of the Forbidden City have reopened for guided tours, drawing history enthusiasts and the curious. Yet much of Wunsdorf remains derelict, slowly being reclaimed by nature as trees and vines overtake the ruins. Urban explorers are drawn to its haunting silence and decaying corridors, searching for traces of the past. But for many locals, the abandoned buildings are best avoided, a place where memories and ghosts still linger. Walking Wunsdorf's empty streets is like stepping into a lost world, frozen in time. Every crumbling facade and overgrown path tells a story of power, secrecy, and sudden abandonment. The silent monuments and deserted parade grounds stand as powerful reminders of an era that has ended, but not been forgotten. In Wunsdorf, some ghosts linger longer than others, their presence felt in every shadow and every echo among the ruins. For our final secret, we're back underground, in Munich's U-Bahn, where art hides in plain sight. Since the 1980s, artists have transformed subway stations into immersive installations, each one unique, vibrant, and unexpected. Westfriedhof glows with giant coloured lamps. Georg Brauchel Ring bursts with massive panels. Candidplatz explodes in rainbows. It's a secret gallery for commuters, rarely noticed, never advertised. Locals rush by, barely glancing at the beauty around them. The city believes public spaces should inspire, not just function. No brochures, no tours, just art woven into daily life. Next time you're in Munich, ride the U-Bahn, hop off at random stops and discover this hidden collection. It's a reminder that inspiration can be found anywhere, even on your way to work. Sometimes the best art is the secret you stumble upon. Our journey through Germany's hidden corners ends here. We've uncovered stories of sorrow, magic, and art, tales just beneath the surface. If you enjoyed this adventure, please subscribe and support more secret stories. Stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop seeking the stories that hide in plain sight. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, goodbye for now.